All right, Bryce Wilson, what's on your mind?
Let's talk about music taste.
Okay.
Hey, and welcome. This is... What the hell was that?
That is Bryce kills children in Spanish.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Bryce kills children. Bryce kills children.
What? Okay. Hi, this is Bryce Wilson, and that's Nathaniel Hobbs doing some weird fucked up shit on his laptop with Google Translate. Like he's like a fourth grader who just learned how to use Google Translate, and now he's talking to the class with it. But this is the We Aren't Special podcast. What are you doing?
Hey, I am Nathaniel Fuckboy Hobbs.
Can you talk to me like a normal human being
Okay,
instead of
cool.
use your words?
We aren't special.
We aren't special.
Hey. Hay is for horses.
Hay is for horses. Are you a horse?
I beat dead horses.
Oh my god.
It's a metaphor.
No, like, I'm wondering if it's a metaphor or an idiom.
Is beating a dead horse a metaphor? It is an idiom.
Yeah, okay. I was like, I'm pretty sure that's an... Shit. This is the We Aren't Special podcast. I'm Bryce Wilson, and, that's Nathaniel Hobbs.
Yes.
And today we're going to talk about, taste in music.
Yes.
Because I think, there's a lot to say around, people's different desires and, like, listening to music, desires, tastes in... what they like to listen to, what the reason they listen to music, and what they like about what the music they listen to. Now, you and I both have very different music tastes, but some of it's kind of similar. What are a couple bands, groups you like to listen to?
Like things where bands I like that don't overlap with your music taste.
Just any band. Single artist.
Okay, so. An artist you can never go wrong with, in my opinion, is David Bowie.
Mm-hmm.
A band I really like, Violent Femmes. And I like the Dead Milkmen.
The Dead Milkmen.
Violent Femmes and Dead Milkmen are both like 80s punk.
Yeah, no, you've definitely showed me some Violent Femmes, and I've heard you talk about them before. I think...
I've showed you Dead Milkmen, too.
Oh.
Bitch and Camaro.
That's Dead Milkmen? Okay.
Punk Rock Girl.
Man, Punk Rock... Got you. Punk Rock Girl. Okay. I can hear the similarities between them.
And then David Bowie, obviously.
David Bowie.
Moon Age Daydream.
Yeah,
the
no,
greatest
you've
song he's ever
talked
made.
about your 3 favorite artists, and I don't think any of those artists were on the list you just said.
David Bowie was.
Oh, yeah, no, because it's Weezer, David
Yeah.
Bowie, and the Beatles was your list. Okay. What was my list? Do you remember?
21 Pilots. Grandson. And... Shit, give me a second. My Chemical Romance.
You call yourself my friend.
Were none of those it?
No, yeah, the first 2 were correct. I don't remember what the third one was. Because we did this forever ago, but my memory's terrible. It's awful. But I remembered your 3, so.
I do like Weezer. I think Weezer's really good. Weezer's more of like a vibe, though. It's a mood I'm in.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm not ever in like a David Bowie mood. David Bowie's just good.
He's just good? Okay.
I guess when I feel really depressed, I like David Bowie.
You like David Bowie.
But like, Weezer is like a vibe of just like...
You have to be in the mood to listen to
Yeah,
Weezer,
it's like, it's the summer of 2003, and I'm sitting in a pile of dirt.
Yeah, you were
One
in 2003.
I was.
Yeah. Sitting there with dirt in your hands. Little boy Nathaniel.
Eating dirt.
Eating the dirt. Just shoveling that shit in your mouth.
Eating dirt.
Yeah.
Fucking.
No.
Straight fucking. I was somewhere to...
As a 1-year-old kid, you were straight fucking the dirt?
Yep. Yeah. I remember 03 was the summer of fuck. For me. At least for me. I know, like what, because you didn't lose your virginity until like 2 years from now? So...
Yeah. I think what you were saying about being in the mood for something, that's also a part of music taste, is some people can say, yeah, I really like this artist, and while that's true, you have to be in a certain mood for them. Like, I love like both of the ones you mentioned, Grandson and 21 Pilots, and I'll listen to them a lot, but there are some times where I'm just not in the mood to listen to 21 Pilots, And maybe it's not like
Yeah,
a
yeah, I
like
understand
a
that.
like a happy or sad thing, right? But like you said, a vibe.
I don't like that word, but it makes sense, you know?
Yeah, well, because
It's-
it's been overused by a lot of different
Like Visco girls going
yeah,
like,
it's
oh my
like,
god, vibes.
we're vibing.
We're
Are we
my
vibing?
crackhead vibes.
Are we vibing right now?
Oh my god.
Are we vibing right now?
No.
Answer
You
me.
and I are? No. No. We're on
Well,
different wavelengths.
I think that's it then. I'm
Yeah.
out of here. We're done.
This has been fun.
This has been fun. It's been,
1.25 episodes.
and we're just done because
And
we're not vibing anymore. There's no point.
Bryce left.
Nah, did you like that? Because I opened the door and then closed it, so it sounded like I left.
No,
but
it's
I
okay.
Didn't.
I don't actually need you.
Oh, like, close your fucking. He got his laptop again.
Hey Bryce, what's up?
Nothing much.
Oh, that's cool. How do you feel about yourself?
I'm looking around the room for something to throw at him.
I look like a goblin.
Oh, that's...
I found a shoe. I'm gonna throw it at him.
No, please. Ow. Jesus.
Yeah, no, cause while you can be in the mood for music, it has to be a certain kind of a mindset, and vibe is a good way to. What the fuck are you doing? I can hear everything, by the way.
I
Like
forgot.
in the last one, if you were being super quiet, I couldn't hear you, but now I can hear everything you're saying. But it's like a mindset, a mood.
Yeah.
To be in. It's like sometimes. There are artists that I love. I love Royal Blood, Grandson, Hobo Johnson.
Emo.
I wouldn't.
Emo.
I never considered myself an. I never did consider myself an emo. Like in.
That sounds
I
like something
didn't.
someone who was emo would say.
I swear I didn't. Like, okay, what would you describe an emo person as? Because you can't just describe them by the music they listen to.
Someone who thinks they're better than all the other people, considers himself a social outcast and thinks they're cool because of it, finds himself unique.
Gotcha.
And they're just like, God, it's like no one understands me except for like Brendan Urie. Emo.
I was never like that. I never like had that appearance, the stereotypical, I guess, like with the eyeliner and the longer hair and the black.
Well, yeah, I never wore
clothes. I
eyeliner.
never none of that. But
And emo was never a thing for like we.
I don't think I think we were too late for that generation because that was
Yeah.
more of like a early 2000s thing, and we were in elementary school when people when their
Maybe in like
parents still
6th
dressed
grade,
them.
I was like that. I was like, "Bang," you know how you were in 6th grade, and because it was the whole like e-boy, e-girl for us.
Yeah, well, that only came in like recent years. I think e-girl was a thing halfway through my junior year, and then or both of our junior year, and then e-boy followed after that. But
that stuff like cool. Emo was never cool.
emo was never cool. Emo was always an outcast type of thing. Oh God, you're so emo. But I thoroughly enjoy My Chemical Romance and 21 Pilots, and some early Panic at the Disco, some Blink 182. I have a Blink 182
and early
t-shirt.
onset dementia. Got him.
But I never considered myself emo, and I was never in a place where I wanted to act like that. But I enjoy all those, and the mood I'm in sometimes can dictate what I'm listening to. If I am sad, I will put on.
I think the opposite is more prevalent with me. It's whatever I'm listening to decides my mood.
Really?
Yeah, so it's like if Let It Be by the Beatles comes on, it's more somber.
Yeah.
But if like or like Eleanor Rigby by the Beatles comes on, it's more somber. But if fucking Dope Nose by Weezer comes on, then I'm like, fuck yeah. You know, it just depends on what's happening. But also, I have certain playlists for like, because I can go through each month and like what I was listening to and what I was into. So there are months I was more into rap, and then there are months that I was more into classic rock,
Yeah.
and like punk, and then like other things. And there's months where all the songs are so sad. There's months where all the songs are so like happy.
Yeah.
I think either March or April is like a really sad month because it was during like the beginning of quarantine.
Yeah, and you're
we were,
kind of
like,
separated from.
everybody. Yeah, because at first I wasn't hanging out with you guys.
Well,
or with you
yeah,
as much.
but life also kind of came to it was just a sudden change. It was an
Yeah.
abrupt, like.
It didn't even feel real at first.
No, it did not feel real. The whole world felt like we had shifted into an alternate reality for like a week.
Yeah, well, it was easier to get through, you know? with music. Music made it a lot easier.
Yeah, music makes everything. While it doesn't always make it easier, it makes it nicer.
Yeah.
Um,
What do you think about record players and records coming back?
I like that. I like that a lot.
I think they look cool.
They do. They do look really cool. Functionally.
Functionally?
Not necessary. We're already past that point, and that's obvious to everyone. We're like MP3 files as well as Apple Music, iTunes streaming services. It's the same thing with cassette tapes and CDs.
Yeah. Well, my thought process on it is, I don't get records for like new songs, but I have a record player, and there are 2 reasons I have a record player.
Okay.
One,
Number
it's
one.
how the artist, other than live, how the artist intended for it to be heard,
okay.
pressed onto vinyl. So I think that's really cool. And then 2, all my records are like 30, 40, 50 years old.
Gotcha.
Which I think is sick, meaning, and then because I get them from like record stores where they've been sold, or like antique stores where they
Used.
have records, yeah, they're all used. I think it's really sick that it's just been passed along from like, and when they were in the best condition of their lifespan, where someone was like, damn, I just bought this new record for like 15 cents or whatever, whenever, you know. I think my oldest record right now is the Beatles Revolver record. And I wanted to, because it was the most expensive record I bought, because it was like a limited edition kind or whatever. It was like $70. I don't remember why it was so expensive. Whereas all my other records cost,
that's
they're
understandable.
replaceable, and they cost like those all together. What is those, like 60? It costs
It's
like
a ton.
probably like $20.
Yeah, no, we're looking at a stack of. It's not really a stack. It's just a bunch of records in their cases leaning against each other in his room. That's another reason that records, it could have been a reason records became obsolete, because they're so easily, breakable. And,
I think it's because they're so big.
That's true. That's true. It's not portable, right?
No.
I think the second music became portable, a lot of different like things became obsolete, like CD players for the sole purpose of playing music, or record players that become obsolete. But because there's been a a movement, not a movement, but in more recent years, I think it's kind of started in 2016 of a lot of different retro.
It definitely didn't start. It started way before that.
No, I'm not. Yeah, no, a lot of different like retro things have been coming back since way before, like a throwback. But I'm talking about specifically like records.
Yeah. Well, you want to know something weird about like the retro stuff is if you look at pictures from the 90s.
Yeah.
If there's like no like cars or like technology from then, you can't tell if it's the 90s or the 70s, because the 70s and the 90s like style, they're so similar.
They are pretty similar.
Like your hair could be 70s
It
or
could
it could be
be. It
90s,
could
and
be
that's
70s
and now
or
we're
90s.
in that.
I think
that's what our culture is doing.
There are subtle differences between
Yeah.
certain styles. Like I don't think I've ever seen a picture of someone in the 90s wearing bell bottoms. It was more parachute pants and stuff like that.
I mean, like, bell bottoms aren't the most popular thing, though.
I know, but when I think of 70s, that's one of the things I think of is like people wearing bell
But I
bottoms
mean,
and
like,
stuff. And
That's what happens is we repeat ourselves. So
it's true. It's true.
Right now, everyone's wearing short shirts again, like it's the 80s. Everyone's wearing, and the e-boys and e-girls are all dressing like it's the 90s.
Yeah, super baggy stuff.
Yeah.
The cross earrings.
Yeah.
Chokers came. Actually, those came back in like. They've been back for a while.
Yeah,
but
since I was in like 7th or 8th grade.
Yeah. But I thoroughly enjoy the way that looks. But I think there are subtle differences between them. Like we've added our own flair to a lot of it.
Yeah, I don't really pay attention to style.
That is something I'm always very concerned about the way I look, and I love.
Yeah.
I like looking nice. It feels nice to look nice.
Yeah, I mean, I pay attention to like things that make sure that things match, and I agree that I like things to like look nice, but I'm not like, oh, this is becoming popular, let me get something.
Got you.
And typically what it'll be is we'll go to Salvation Army, which is where we get our clothes. Used to, we can't
We
anymore.
used to. We can't.
And
Every
I would
Wednesday.
find a long sleeve
Salvation Army is
Shirt.
half off on Wednesdays.
because this is one of my favorite things.
Save a life.
I like the
Could be
look of
yours.
things from like. There's this movie, The Wicker Man.
Okay, you've talked about it before. I've never seen it though.
Well, there's the Nick Cage one, and then there's the 70s version, and the 70s one is so good. It really is such an excellent movie. Oh, it creeps me out. It's not particularly, like, frightening, but it's just creepy. It's like...
The Wicker Man.
Yeah, it's sort of like what Midsummer feels like it was based off of.
I need to watch Midsummer. I still
okay.
haven't seen it. I really want to watch
Yeah,
it.
it's also
So it's
good.
cultish?
Yeah, yes. And
Okay. That's
it
all
takes
I know
place
about
in
Midsummer.
it's a British movie, and it takes place like in this island off of where I don't know if it's like Wales or something like that, but you know, like one of those like
Wales.
European British
I'm from
island.
Wales.
Yeah, and so I'm like, come on, man, come on.
I'm from South Wales, you know.
And they're all wearing these sweaters and stuff, and it just looks so cool. And I like all those sweaters, and I want all those sweaters. And that's what I have to say about that. Is I like the sweaters.
You just like the sweaters from the Wicker Man.
I'm gonna answer this phone call.
Okay.
Hello?
This is an urgent message for the vehicle owner. We've been trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty. You should have received something in the mail about
Oh
your
my
car's
God, dude, your car's extended warranty.
We have not gotten a response.
Thank you for
You know what,
holding. This is Taylor with National Dealer Services.
Hey, you're live on the We Aren't Special podcast. Do you have anything you'd like to say?
I genuinely, I
Maybe
don't.
they never call us back.
Hopefully.
I want all the sweaters from the Wicker Man.
You
and
do
I want
want
to wear
all the
all of them.
sweaters.
I'm a sweater boy.
Do you want to wear all of them at the same time and then just walk outside and fucking die because Texas is so humid?
No, I am. That's why I hate the summer, because I'm a sweater guy.
You're a sweater guy, yes.
I love sweaters.
And
I'm going to write a song called Sweater Guy.
Sweater weather?
No, is that already a song?
Yes, that's already a song. It's by the neighborhood.
I'm just going to write a song called I'm a Sweater Guy,
People call
and
it
I like
bisexual,
communism. I don't actually. But also, I would be okay with it maybe. I don't know yet. I haven't looked into it long enough. I know on paper it's awesome, but
yeah, but in reality,
in practice it's probably not the best
yeah,
because of all
that's
this
the
stuff.
outlook on it.
But I'm a sweater guy,
You're a sweater guy.
and I like socialism. I wear khakis
Was this the
and
second verse of
knee-high
that song?
socks. Yeah, I eat wheat bread toast with butter and avocado. Cause I'm a sweater guy, and I like communism. I fuck.
No, that's it. That's the
fuck.
last. That's the last part of that
Guess who
song. I think that
fucks?
song is done now.
Guess who fucks?
Is it you?
It is in fact me.
So
Sorry,
no, you're good. You're good.
I fuck.
You don't have to apologize.
You're right.
for-
I fuck. I don't have to.
Exactly.
Apologize.
You don't have to apologize for fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I used to agree with you on that. I hated summer because I like long sleeve stuff and I like wearing well, I didn't hate summer. I just hated the fact that it sucks to wear long sleeves in the summer. Just a bunch of different things I like to wear, things in my closet. Outfits that I like to put together just wouldn't work during the summer because of how humid it is outside. But I think I've also over time learned to, find outfits I do enjoy and do like that I can wear outside in the
Yeah.
heat. I
You know-
spend a lot of time on the way I like to dress.
That's fair. I mean, we all have our things.
You fuck.
I fuck.
You do.
Actually, no. Today I was driving, and I hit a guy in front of me, like
Jesus
a human.
Christ.
Yeah, and
Like-
he was screaming at me, and I was like, dude, hey, listen, I fuck. And he apologized profusely.
so sorry. Oh
He's like, bro, I'm
Bro,
so
here,
sorry.
take my wallet, take my keys.
He's like,
take my
yeah,
teeth.
He gave me everything.
Oh, I have to go home to my wife now. I'm sorry, I didn't know you fucked. Bye now. Have a good day. That was the sound of it. That was the sound of him walking away.
Yeah,
I don't know why I made him like a
like a 70
yeah,
man.
I wasn't there when you hit him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he actually was like 20.
He was like 20 years
His
old.
bones were broken.
Oh, got you.
And then I did the old Mr. Miyagi. I clapped my hands. I rubbed them together. And then
You just placed him on his leg?
I placed him on his leg. I started rubbing. I said,
Yeah.
I fuck.
Yeah,
and
and he
his bones
screamed,
went back.
"Ah!" sexual harassment.
Wow.
This is my voice because I'm
Jesus.
a 20-year-old male. I talked with you about this earlier. While everyone has their own music taste, some artists like to I'm trying to think of the word.
Appeal to the masses.
Well, yeah, they like to appeal to the masses. They like to give something to every audience. They want everybody to be able to. Something Billie Eilish said. She and her brother, when making her newest album, is When We All Fall Asleep, Where Do We Go? She said, I want like 11 or 10 people to be able to sit in a room, all of them completely different people, different tastes, different lifestyles, and every one of them be able to like one of the songs off this album. And I really like that outlook. You know, being a music writer myself, or someone who wants to create music, I want to create something. I want to create a lot, and I want everybody to be able to like something.
Mama, let me whisper in your ear. Let me tell you something that you'd like to hear.
It's something you might like to hear, you fucking moron.
Hey, little mama, let.
Hola, pequeño mama. Y déjame susurrarte al oído.
that R roll was kind of sexy.
Susurrarte.
You
Susurrarte.
put your breath into that
Yeah.
one.
That was very bright. It's because I fuck.
Oh my god.
Anyway.
Yeah, no, I like artists that don't have, while their own style, like that album of Billie Eilish's, their own style, you can tell they wrote every song, right? But not
Yes.
every song sounds exactly the same, and I think that's the same with some 21 Pilots albums. I think My Chemical Romance, all the songs sound the same, in my opinion, but they're still good. They're still really good, but it caters to a certain audience. And 21 Pilots kind of caters to a specific audience as well, but they've got, there's rap in that. It's not like typical rap, and then there's, he plays the ukulele, he's got softer songs, he plays the piano, they put just a bunch of different kind of stuff in it. It kind of, there's something for everyone, and most of the people, that I've talked to like 21 Pilots, unless, why are you shaking your head like that? You look like
No, I wasn't disagreeing. I was feeling my face. I'm sober, by the way. I know it sounds like I'm not.
You shook your face like a non-sober person would. Do non-sober people shake their face?
Hola, pequeña mamá.
Jesus
Déjame
fucking
susurrarte al oído. Déjame decirte algo que te gustaría aquí.
See, when I put here, I put the wrong here. Because, me being that dumb. So I put a key instead of, what is it? Escu?
What?
No, here is escuar.
Oh, escuchar.
Escuchar.
Escuchar. Is
So I forgot-
listen or hear.
Yeah, so I put here as in a place.
Yeah.
So put a key.
Something that you might like to.
We're both pretty
key.
fluent in Spanish,
No,
by the
we're
way.
not.
Bryce es Lechuga mojada.
Yeah, that's.
Any of our Spanish speakers out there know what that means?
Why don't you tell them? Why don't you tell them what I am? What you just said.
Bryce is wet lettuce.
Yeah, that's exactly what that means.
Bryce comer culo.
Okay, I know what you're trying to say, but your grammar is terrible.
Yes, see, I mean.
Yeah.
See.
Yeah, comer means to eat. Like,
Yes.
to eat is the action to eat, and then culo is ass.
Yeah.
So he said Bryce to eat ass.
Oh. Bryce. What is want?
What? Oh, quieres. If you want to say like you
Yeah, that's
want,
what it is.
Or if you want to say he wants, you'd say Bryce quiere.
Quiere.
No, just quiere.
Quiere.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, we're cutting the whole this little. You sound like a cat. Like you're purring into the microphone.
Hey.
That's some weird ass shit you got going on.
Cat boys are coming back.
Cat. What the fuck? Why would you know? I don't know that information. Why would you know that information?
First, everyone knows what a cat girl is.
I know what a cat girl is, but I didn't know they ever left. On the topic of
Cat girls. Cat girls. Smash or pass.
smash or pass, pass. I don't want to be dating anything that has ears. Wait, that's not what. Wait, let me.
Okay. Hey, that's a fair. men's standards are too high.
Yeah, if you're
have
dating,
ears-
if you have ears, if they could hear you, fuck them.
That's fair.
No, but I don't want to be dating anything
Hey.
that has like.
What about? Yeah, but you could never say pussy.
What? Why would I want to say pussy?
I just got some of that pussy.
No, I don't want to be saying that because that makes it sound like I just fucked a cat. No, I don't want to be dating someone who, I don't want to be dating a furry.
No, whatever that's just freaky shit.
That is
Fuck
freaky.
off.
Go
away.
I'm not a fan of it, but
No. See, you're being polite.
I'm trying to be.
My
because
stance-
I'm trying to talk about something else though. I'm trying to talk about
Okay.
the fact some people get excited about something, some people and genuinely enjoy something and are passionate about something, and if it's not hurting anyone else and it's not hurting themselves, then you shouldn't, put them down for being excited about it.
Yeah, well, because they're not actually cats, so you don't put them down. They're people. But
Stepping away from cat girls,
Jesus,
because we have been talking about that for like 10 minutes now,
I like cat
or
girls.
like 20 minutes. You like cat girls?
No.
I didn't think so. But stepping away from them,
Scores.
scores. Oh yes, that's definitely because some people do enjoy. That is part of their music taste.
Yeah,
Because
scores.
like while some people might just everyday listening to music might enjoy bands or musical artists, some people just maybe on their way to work might just listen to a
Yeah.
movie score.
Like, I'm about to play something for you, and you're immediately gonna know what it is.
Dude, I remember when we pulled up to our friend's house and we just played that as she was
Like, Fates is so good.
It
though.
is. It's a good. John Williams is one of the best, at least in my eyes, one of the best composers.
Yeah.
But I also think that's because he composes for one of my favorite movies. Same reason I love.
I think John Carpenter's also a good composer.
What did he do?
The Halloween theme.
The Halloween theme.
You know.
That. Oh yeah. No, that's good stuff. But that's like the only thing I've heard by him.
Brown.
Yeah. One of my favorites is he did Pirates of the Caribbean. He worked on Pirates of the Caribbean, and he works with Christopher Nolan. I'm trying to remember his name. Hans Zimmer.
Yes.
And
Oh,
because
Hans Zimmer's.
I guess it's because
Big
I
genius.
love Christopher Nolan's movies. The Pirates soundtrack, the Inception
first-
soundtrack, the Interstellar soundtrack.
I've not seen Interstellar, and I want to.
It's so good.
Yeah,
Dude,
I've avoided spoilers for so long. I've just never sat down to watch it.
Mhm.
It's hard for me to watch a Matthew McConaughey film.
Really? Why?
Guy kind of freaks me out.
All right.
Yeah. Well, he doesn't freak me out. I kind of find him like a boring actor.
A boring dude. There's a scene from it, and it's been like there are lots.
I
of
know
memes
the
made out of
scene.
it.
I know the scene, but I don't want to talk about
It's
it
his beautiful acting. Okay,
because
I'm not
I
gonna-
want to watch it so
Yeah,
bad.
no, you can. There's one scene from it that is not. I'm not gonna tell you what the scene is, but it's not CG, and it is so hard to like. I keep saying the word fathom, but it's so hard to like fathom that it's not CG. Because Christopher Nolan loves to or hates using CG, so he tries to do practical effects with a lot of different stuff. But Hans Zimmer really adds some beautiful accompaniment to all of it.
The Pirates. I mean,
Oh
it's so
my God.
good. It's a good score.
It just feels swashbuckly.
Yeah.
It is.
Da-da-da-da,
And
da-da-da-da.
you're gonna hear like ting ting swords in the background.
Yeah.
That's what they sound like. Ting ting.
The ting-tings.
Ting tings.
That's literally the sound of war.
Yeah. That's ting ting. That's literally what it sounds like. Making a little Hobo Johnson reference for those of you who didn't know.
But no, it's so. And score is really important. The Indiana Jones theme.
Oh my God, yes.
You just think about it and you immediately hear it. When's the last time you saw Indiana Jones? Yeah,
I watched them last year, all three of them.
exactly. So it's been a year, but you still remember it.
Pirates, Indiana Jones, the Batman series, Star Wars.
Well,
all of
very
those
rarely
are-
does a movie that's like a small scale, like where it's just like not like a bunch of big shit is happening. Very rarely do those sort of movies have good scales or scores. And the only ones I can think of that do are Halloween and The Joker. The only
Joker's
two
pretty
movies,
good.
the only two movies that have that are source like smaller scale that I can think of right now, and I'm sure I'm wrong about this.
Yeah.
That have good scores. Like the
well-done
Joker
scores.
score, the Halloween score is just a good one that sticks in your head. But the Joker score,
It
is
does
like,
what a score is supposed to.
I think it does more. I don't even. I've seen it the Joker a couple of times now. You
I've seen it
notice
once.
the score gets faster and heavier and more intense as he gets crazier.
Yeah. Yeah,
Like-
and that's what, like what I said, that's what a score is supposed to do. A score is supposed to complement the sound is supposed to complement the visual, right? The audio is supposed to complement the visual. It's supposed to, because while you can see something with your eyes, you have to be enveloped in it, to feel that, not the passion, but to feel those emotions in your head
Yeah.
and your chest. Music does a beautiful job at that, just
Yeah.
on its own, but
Yeah.
along with that, and that's another reason I love film so much, is that music has to cultivate that feeling in your head while your eyes are seeing what
Yeah.
they're seeing. They have to bring them together.
I think part of it is music is like, especially in film, or I guess in film is what I'm talking about. Music sort of like replaces what could have been a voiceover. So if you see someone, the music is sort of like, oh, this is what they're thinking.
I love mine at home.
It's sort of like, this is what they're thinking, and not necessarily. So you don't have to have like, he's being like all crazy and stuff, or like he doesn't. You don't have to hear the like Joaquin Phoenix like voiceover and say, "Oh, I'm insane" or something like that. You could just hear the score, or you don't have to like, I don't know if that makes sense. If what I'm saying, it just replaces
No, yeah, you're making complete
what a
sense.
voiceover
I agree that
could have been.
it's just music itself is. I couldn't imagine life without music. The way
Yeah.
it has the ability to. I think it's amazing how the combination of rhythm, melody, good quality.
Yeah.
I'm rambling, but all
Keep
of
going,
it
keep
put
rambling.
together has the power to change the emotions in your head
Yeah, I like
so strongly.
Yeah, I think, and that's what I meant earlier when I said like, typically my mood will be
Yeah.
will be influenced by what's
Yeah.
playing.
It has the power to change emotions and to make emotions stronger as well, especially when paired with a visual aid such as a movie.
I think music in general is just, it's one of the oldest forms of expression, because
Yeah.
before languages were a thing, or before
And I think that's a phrase that's been used before. That's kind of cliche, like music is a universal language, but it's true.
yeah.
Everyone can feel music. Everyone can hear. Melody is the same across every language.
Well, no,
What do you mean?
I mean,
It's just the way the melody, the notes, they're the same.
yeah, but they're like,
universally,
I don't know if you've like,
the chords, patterns, the notes, they can be transferred. It's just the instruments used to play them, the way they're composed,
yeah,
the
but
way
I'm
they're
pretty sure
sang.
I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure there are other chords that, like, Americans or people in the States, or like English speakers don't use, that some like in places in India that they do use.
Really?
Yeah, with like certain instruments and stuff, chords that we couldn't produce here.
Well, we can produce anything here. Just not like the same way they're going to produce it, but we
Yeah.
can produce anything here. Anyone can write anything that someone across the world could write as well. I guess I'm just saying that the notes, the scale
Yeah.
from A to G is going to be the same everywhere. And the way people use...
Well, that's what I'm saying, is I don't think they have that scale, so I think they have different.
Really?
Yeah,
I'm going to have to look that up later.
because like I heard it somewhere, and I hear a lot of things, and I'm probably wrong. I just say things with such conviction that it sounds like I'm right, and I guess that's a better skill than actually being right.
Yeah, no, it is. You'd be a good lawyer. You'd
Nah.
be a good... No, you would, because
Bro,
whether or
I'd
not
be
you're...
no,
I think you would be a good lawyer.
you kidding? If I was defending someone and I knew they were guilty, boom, I would just be like, fuck this.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And
no,
if I was prosecuting someone and I didn't think they were actually guilty, then I wouldn't, because they don't care. They don't uphold the law.
Yeah, no. I think what I meant to say is, talking wise, that would make you a good lawyer. The way you debate, the way you talk, you'd be a very strong You could make a strong defense as a lawyer, but morally in your head, you couldn't be a lawyer, because lawyers have to be able to look at someone who's guilty and convince people they're not.
Yeah, which is
So
fucked.
yeah,
I
that
couldn't
is
do
fucked
that.
up. It is fucked up, but they get paid a lot to do it, so they're like, ooh, money,
They're like, ooh.
money, 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 money.
They're like, is Bryce Wilson actually a cat girl?
and
The answer? You'll find out in next week's episode.
and yeah, no, you'll find that information out in next week's episode. Or I could just tell you right now, the answer is no. The answer is 100%
How?
no,
Why would they listen to the next week's episode? Then?
because they're gonna
Este
find
ha
out if.
sido el podcast. No somos especiales. Gracias por su atención.
So I don't know if you guys heard that, but in English that means.
Este ha sido el podcast No Somos Espaciales. Gracias por...
Este ha sido el podcast No Somos Especiales. Gracias por su atención. Which in English means,
This has been the We Aren't Special podcast.
thank you for listening,
Thank you.
and catch us next time.
Yeah.